Piolo. Hi, Piolo.
Hi.
You mentioned earlier that you really set aside your earnings for insurances. How do you divide? Like, can you give us an idea how you divide your earnings for, let's say, how much of your earnings goes to rewards for yourself, for your family, and for savings?
Okay, malalaman yung sikreto ko. I don't necessarily quantify or put a percentage to, my spendings. What I do is whatever I earn, I just put it in the bank primarily, and then from there, I set aside 10% for my tithe, and then the rest goes to savings because I try as much as possible not to spend as much on things that are just, the material things, or let's say mga luho. I reward myself with an insurance. I reward myself with getting a time deposit. I reward myself with getting new policies. But from time to time, I also reward myself with trips, with my family, and I don't I don't spend on things na sayang lang. So I try not to spend my money and just put it in the bank, invest, get protection from insurances, and just let the money work for you. Hindi ako yung tipo na nag-splurge, and I always make sure that I'm protected. That's why I don't spend beyond my means. I don't spend on things that are just really unimportant. And I guess it's a big factor that you don't change your lifestyle just because you earn more. It's important for us to know and give importance to our future. And of course, not just para sa sarili natin, but also our families. Ganon.
In life, siguro what can you share with us when it comes to, how you keep yourself from being blindsided, like by illnesses or other difficulties? I mean, what should be the right mindset that you set for yourself?
Information is really important. Information is key, and knowing your options, of course, is really important, so that we'll know better what to do with what we have and how we can better protect ourselves. So you gotta be smart. You gotta be smart with your money. You gotta be smart with your savings, your earnings, and it's important to take control of that. And there should be self-love. You should learn how to value your health, yourself, and your life and your mind, and knowing that these are all just temporal things. And what's important is your present and your future, and not to the most practical things, not to spend it on things that will just pass, and also take care of yourself by just like what we've been talking about, living healthy, eating right, and having a balanced life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you really see that Piolo really invests in himself, di ba? Yung mga...
Sarili ko yung produkto ko eh.
I like what Piolo said about self-care, because a lot of people say self-care is, going on spa dates or distressing. But self-care also means taking care of our health, because diba, you're the biggest money-making machine. And if you don't take care of your health, your ability to build wealth also gets hampered. So, very good insight, Piolo. Thank you for that. We'll use that for a campaign.
I guess, to put it in layman's term, kasi, I was just talking to Sir Don about it. For us to be able to enjoy our health better, or for us to be able to enjoy our wealth, we should have better health. Diba? Mahirap naman may wealth ka nga, tapos hindi ka naman healthy. So, it comes in hand. It comes hand in hand.
Yeah, for you to be able to enjoy the things that matter, spending time with your family, enjoying all the hard work that you've put in, you have to be healthy to be able to enjoy that, diba? And making sure that, of course, you have protection gives you that peace of mind that no matter what happens, you can still live life to the fullest. Do you have another question, Ms.
Yes, we have Ms. Lea Salterio of Philippine Star. Hello, PJ.
Hi, Miss Leia.
How are
It's
you?
been a while.
I miss you.
I miss you too. Good to see you.
Can we ask about your relationship with, your partnership with, Sun Life for 15 years? How will you describe it? And with Miss Carla, vice versa, the questions, can you answer it also?
Okay, just to give a brief or a summary of how it all began and how the journey with Sun Life has been. They actually approached me, our foundation, my sister and I, our foundation, family foundation, Hebrew Foundation. They wanted to donate to the foundation, and then from there we had an exhibit. My photography exhibit that went to the foundation as well because we sent kids to school. And from there, they tapped me to be one of the first endorsers, ambassadors of Sun Life. And it's from there, my sister also became a financial advisor. My son became an ambassador as well. So it's changed my life for the good. And every year, there's always a new campaign. And now I'm a game show host, so I don't know what's coming along next. Let's see.
All right.
I would say our relationship with Piolo has been serendipitous. I mean, as Piolo mentioned a while ago, we approached them not because of an endorsement deal, but we didn't even know that he was the man behind the foundation. It was really just an effort for Sun Life to help typhoon-stricken victims at that time. And so we were pleasantly surprised when we found out that it was Piolo who was behind that foundation. And so we started with just a few activities in support of that foundation. And as I was saying, it was serendipitous because at that time, the financial crisis hit. And we thought before we can even promote Sun Life, our products and our services, there was really an important need to educate Filipinos with regards to their financial needs. And in fact, it has been, I would say, life-changing for Sun Life as well, because he had been instrumental in getting more Filipinos financially aware. And I'm sure most of the media would say, at that time, financial products were just confined in the business pages of the newspaper or even in media programs or news programs where we talk about interest rates, returns. But Piolo made insurance and personal finance mainstream. And it's not because he's an endorser, but rather he practices it himself. And so I would say that partnership has allowed both of us to grow, not just Piolo, but Sun Life as well. And it has been a wild journey so far. And we're very thankful to Piolo for that.
The feeling is mutual. Thank you, Ms. Carla.
Right, thank you. Can I ask another question for Piolo, for PJ? Because he mentioned that he's been back to acting in the movies. Can you give us a few?
Gosh, I just finished doing a series with Alessandra. It's gonna come out on Netflix. It's an 8-episode series. The first of the first Netflix Filipino series that Netflix actually acquired, and I jumped to Gomburza right away for a special participation. I'm playing the role of Pedro Pelaez. I'm done shooting, and then next week, just a few scenes that I had to do. And it's gonna come out, I think, in December, and then next week I'm gonna start filming for The Ride, which I'm doing with Kali Chari. It's a suspense crime thriller, and it's gonna come out sometime this year as well. And then I'm jumping on to another show, which is a musical. Ibarra, which is going to come out in June. So I'll be busy with that, and shortly after that I'm touring in July, and then there's another film I'm doing when I get back in August or September. So it's a pretty booked year. And
You're making busy an understatement,
hindi ko rin alam kung ba't ko ginagawa ito. Well, blessings keep coming in, so you just take on the challenge, and just I always get inspired when I go to an uncharted territory and challenge myself to come up with something that I've not done before. So I guess bottom line is to just really stay active, to just keep on doing what you're doing and doing what you know best.
Alright, thanks PJ.
Thanks, Leia.
Hindi ka naman masyadong busy.
Hindi ko nga alam eh.
But what's amazing is he still manages to stay very fit and well.
I think it's part of the territory. Just like what I said kanina, how can you enjoy your wealth if you're not healthy, diba? So you are your own product, and for you to be able to enjoy the fruits of your hard work, you want to be mobile, you want to be agile, you want to be active.
So, because we just mentioned how busy you are, what is the health regimen of Piolo Pascual? Like, what's day in your life in terms of your diet, your exercise? What is it that you do to look like that?
I give importance to sleep. I give importance to positivity. You know, keeping your mind free of any negative elements around you, and being motivated by the things that come your way with work. And I reward myself with the food I eat, and of course a good balance of things. Hindi naman pwedeng straight ka lang dito kasi magkakaroon ng point na mababurnout ka, di ba? So I always make it a point to balance it out by sleeping right, eating healthy, and also exercise. I train every day. I want to be prepared for anything that comes my way, especially like I'm doing a race. So for you to be able to finish that race and finish well, you got to be prepared for that. And I guess it's important to give value to your own being, especially nowadays that there are so many things happening around us with all the chaos. In the midst of all the sufferings, it's important for us to be that light that can inspire people, and just stay positive para hindi mabigat yung pakiramdam.
Optimistic and being positive. What about you, Carla? What's your health?
Oh, Miss Carla, what about you?
Nakatsit mo ako, Piolo. Okay, so health regimen. I try to stay active. So meaning I do strength training twice or thrice a week just to get myself active. With the pandemic, it has restarted that, so that's a good thing, I would say. The second is, as Piolo also mentioned, I try to keep a healthy diet. So I eat my veggies kahit na minsan ayoko, but it's part of living well. And I always get annual health checkups. So the annual health checkups will let me know if there are some things that I need to work on. And then a part of that, of course, is mental health, which is very important. So I try to de-stress by indulging in my hobbies. So that would include watching Netflix. I'll look out for your series. I also like, spending time with my loved ones, because that's also part of de-stress.
Anong masasabi mo sa videong ito? Tara, pag-usapan natin yan sa comment section. And also subscribe and click the notification bell para maging updated sa mga showbiz happenings.